I'm Dr. Nima Nasir. I teach transport systems subjects, and I'm here to talk about transport systems modeling. Transport systems modeling is a compulsory subject for Master of Civil Engineering with a specialization in transport. We teach basic principles in modeling using database programming and using Python. One of the models that we particularly focus in this subject is the four-step travel demand forecasting model, which starts with understanding how people make trips and how can we predict number of trips in the network. The next step is how can we predict number of trips from a particular zone in the network to a particular zone, how people choose their modes and how people choose their paths. With all these four steps, we can have a holistic understanding.
Through the models that we were provided in class, it is complex to model people's behaviour. There are so many different things that you can consider in a model, whether it be the cost of time, the modes that they have available to them. The subject gives you a great opportunity to explore those complexities in a really challenging but exciting project.
What's really interesting in this subject is that we cover two major concepts, discrete choice models and equilibrium models. And interestingly, both of these two subjects have won a Nobel Prize for the creators and for the scientists behind them. Probably the aspect that is very unique about this subject is that it's very multidisciplinary in the sense that it brings concepts from applied math, from economics, from urban planning, and also from social and behavioral sciences.
I think the most useful thing I learned in this subject is really just a better understanding of the transport network. The models that were taught were really helpful in understanding the reasons why people make certain decisions and what could be done to improve the transport network. So now I find myself sitting on the train or the bus with all these questions in my head and a burning curiosity to try and make the system better.
Anyone who's interested in understanding how complex models work, programming in general, procedural programming like programming in Python, or database programming, particularly like SQL, and making statistical models, I would definitely recommend to take this subject.